what I've done here is this is just a real high level. I just put together a checklist just as an example for this. But what I do is talked about it. I start out with a laundry list of items, just starting out there. And it's always a work in progress. You can add, delete, change numerous times, but the end result is going to be a better product. I believe you have two avenues for improving your success. One is to write a plan. That plan can go into details on specifics of how-tos, whys, and whens. I think that is great for documentation, learning, and training. And it can include the checklists for putting your plan together, as I've included as an example. But the second part to me is to have those checklists for each individual area and for the overall battle. I don't have time to read a book during the heat of the battle. When you're in the middle of a storm, I never saw myself pulling out a handbook that was, going to be 6 inches thick. But I would use that checklist. Those plans, the overall plan is very good for training, reference, doing things like that. But during the heat of the battle, I find my checklist was the best thing I could use to help me walk through the process and make sure that I'm going through each step. Because at that point in time, I should understand the book, but I want to make sure I cover it just with that checklist. Another way, and Carlos mentioned this too, tabletops, drills, walkthroughs with your team are so important, especially today as we're seeing a turnover in the industry with so many new people. Those are really, really big. The mutual assistance and trade organizations, again, I can't say that enough. And one other thing on that is, I think in those organizations, the more you share, the more others will share with you. You've got to get in and get involved.